I'm Nastassia. I'm 40 years old. I'm from Atlantis. I discovered I had HAE in 2013. So that was about 10 years ago. Exactly 10 years when my child was 3 years old. But the symptoms started when I was very young. But they always diagnosed it as either kidney problems or... So they never really diagnosed it properly, or allergies, until they referred me to Grooteskier. And I met Prof. Johnny Peter, and then he diagnosed. And for me it was, my face was swelling, and it became rather problematic when people kept on saying, someone hit me. When I come to the hospital, they say, someone hit you. And then, but when I was diagnosed, I was kind of happy that I now know what's wrong with me. But at the same time, it was also a scary thing. So I ignored the diagnosis. I ignored it completely. I didn't come to the hospital until I had a throat swelling. Then I was forced to come to Grooteskier C15. I had my child before I was diagnosed with HAE. During childbirth, it was difficult, and I didn't know why it was like that. So after I got diagnosed, I told myself that, yeah, they say you can have a baby again, but having gone through my first experience, I don't think I'll, with this HAE, have another baby, especially knowing that I might give it to my baby. But lucky for me, my child was tested and he didn't get that gene from me, so he doesn't have HAE. I am more in control of it, especially since I now know that I'm also allergic to some preservatives. So I know what to prevent, I know what to eat and what not to eat. The fact that I know what is making me swell is so much better, as opposed to swelling and not knowing, and people guessing, doctors guessing, saying maybe it's this, maybe it's that. So yes, I do think I have more control over it. I would say it's random, because my hands would swell up a lot. But for me, that's not serious. When it's serious, it's when it's my face or my stomach. It swells up to, it's so bad that it looks like I'm pregnant. But I do have they gave me at Grooteskier the icatibant, so that helps a lot. The last time I was at the hospital was with a face swelling, and they said that, okay, they're gonna give me this FDP. And then the FDP didn't work, but I took my injection with me to the hospital when I went. Instead of the swelling going, because if it starts here, it would go around and get a whole face swelling. But when I use the icatibant, it stops there. It starts there and it stops there. I don't know if that is what icatibant is supposed to do, but for me, that is what it appears to do. It stops swelling. It doesn't make me a full ninja. HAE South Africa for me has been a real rock that I can rely on, because I know if something goes wrong tonight, I can send a message to, they have that hotline, HAE hotline. I can send a message on WhatsApp. I don't even need airtime. These people are so amazing. This lady Janice, I didn't even know she lives in Joburg. She's so amazing. For me, it's like she's just here around the corner in Cape Town, because I can just pop a message. Good morning, Janice. This is happening now. What can I do? Shall I go to Grooteskier? Shall I go to our local hospital? What do I do? You see, and then she just connects me with someone. It's when I came into contact with them that I started realizing that, hey, you're not alone. You're not the only person swelling up like this. There are others, and there's a lot of others. But when it happened to me, it was like I'm alien. But now that I have this group of people supporting me and asking questions, there's always someone asking a question in the group that you never experienced, or that you experienced, but you didn't have the guts to ask the questions. So HAE South Africa they've been sourcing all this medication, icatibant, I get it for free, which I wouldn't be able to get had it not been for the research that they do and all this advocating that they do for us. They are like the voice to the voiceless. I know I have a life-threatening disease. So what I do now is I live every moment like it's gonna be my last. I don't plan things way ahead, but I do appreciate life more. And I would encourage people who have HAE to, if there's a study or if there's a trial, whatever research, whatever we can do to make the research easier or to help with the research, let's do it. And because this is how they're keeping us alive, shall I say, as per se. They're keeping us alive with this medication that they're sourcing from Germany. And so let's embrace our uniqueness.